welcome to this Moneycontrol live stream. You're watching a midday market mood check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, Yatin, it started out as a good day for the markets, given the fact that the Nifty hit a fresh record of 19,523. But of course, everything has fizzled out, given the fact that Nifty has now slipped even below that 19,400 mark. Some bit of course, profit booking has kicked in. If you look at the broader end of the markets, the mid-cap index was down nearly 1%, and even the small-cap index was down by about 0.5% or thereabouts. Looking at the advanced decline ratio, I think it's in favor of declines today. And when you look at the sectoral movers, all the sectors were in the red, barring the media pack, which was up by about 0.5% or thereabouts. Weakness in banks, IT, and metals is something that is dragging the markets lower. If you look at some of the Nifty gainers, Titan was up, given the fact that it has given out a very strong Q1 update. Sales have come in somewhere around 20%, and there's been strength across businesses. Because of that, Titan is holding out in the green and is the top gainer on the Nifty. Aside of that, HDFC Life, SBI Life, M&M and TCS were among the on the gaining side. On the losing side, we had Adani Ports, Power Grid, IndusInd Bank, NTPC, and Apollo Hospital, which, mind you, was one of the gainers in yesterday's session. The other gainer, I think, which has now slipped into the red, is Reliance Industries. It has got, the approval from NCLT for scheme of arrangement for strategic investments. That would pave the way for listing of Geo Financial Services, which is why the stock was in the green, but now I think it has slipped into the red. Aside of that, I spoke about Titan. Since we are talking about Titan, let's also talk about Kalyan Jewellers. That stock was up 6%, 30% growth in consolidated revenues for Q1. So that was one. But let's talk about some of the other movers. Yatin, on the mid-cap front, anything you're spotting?
So, Electra Green, that is one company which has got a 10,000 crore electric bus order from the government of Maharashtra. This is on the expected lines, but yes, the order has been confirmed today. And post this report, the shares are up nearly 15% right now as we speak. So, from the levels of close to 1,000 rupees, the stock is now trading around 1,200 rupees per piece. Obviously, the Kalyan Jeweller stock is also doing well because, as Nandita was mentioning, there was strong, quarterly update. But Praj Industries, that is one stock to focus on, 8% up. After a long time of consolidation, the share has seen such a move. This is on the back of news report which suggests that IOC and Praj both have formed a joint venture for biofuels. Obviously, the company is the expert globally in terms of providing ethanol manufacturing plants, and now the foray into biofuels with IOC probably will take them to the next level. We also have the stock of JBM Auto, which is doing well in trade, 4% up for that one. Granules, Eris are the other stocks in the mid-cap space which are doing well on the back of news reports. Soma Developers, they also gave out a quarterly update wherein the Q1 revenues are expected to grow by nearly 30% on the back of 25% improvement in realization. So overall, there has been a strong traction in these mid-caps. What's not doing well is the like of Intellect Design. This stock is down 6% after the government of India had made an e-tender for managing the government e-marketplace. Now this e-marketplace tender has been lost by the company because a competitor has bid a better price. So there will be impact of 10% on revenues is what the company's disclosures indicate. So on the back of this tender, losing favor for Intellect, the stock is down. Lodha Developers, CEAT, M&M Finance, all of these stocks are witnessing some profit taking. In fact, M&M Finance, that is one stock which is down on the back of a BOFA downgrade. So post that downgrade report, M&M Finance is down, and profit taking is seen in the likes of SJVN, Spark, Aurobindo Pharma, Ambuja Cement, and PPL Pharma.
Right, I think you were talking about Cipla as well today. I think there's been some drug recall. The stock is reacting to that.
Yes, so they've recalled Orbitrol is one of the inhalers which has been recalled from the US markets, and this product gets manufactured in the Pritampur plant, which was recently inspected and got a Form 483 from the US FDA with some 8 observations. So a recall plus this observation probably leaves a declining mood for the shares of Cipla. And in general, we have seen some profit taking in pharma stocks, including the likes of Laurus Laboratories, Divi's Labs. All of them are down and about in trade.
Right. Before we end, I will talk about the listing of the day. Of course, IdeaForge, the drone, as they say, has taken off. Given the fact that shares listed at a 94% premium. I think 1300 rupees or thereabouts was versus the issue price of 672 rupees a share. Remind you, the IPO had also been subscribed by 106 times. So there was already a lot of interest around this company, and as we saw, it did manage to make a dream debut in on the bourses today. Well, with that, I think it's a goodbye from me and Yatin. Thanks a lot for watching this midday market mood check. But in the second half, of course, we'll be back with closing bell, and we'll have to see whether or not the markets managed to recoup some of the losses that we are witnessing right now. But for now, looks like this is a day of profit booking after claiming fresh highs. Well, with that, it's a wrap. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned to Money Control for all your other news and updates.